Hey guys, it's Simply Obsessed and welcome to my channel and welcome to part 2 of my Sims 4 Parenthood speed build. Yesterday you saw me build this house in the Sims 4 and this house is a home that I'm going to be using for my Sims 4 Parenthood Let's Play series. Yesterday when I started the speed build, I didn't finish it. I left the home empty. I just made the 4 bedrooms and the 2 bathrooms and the kitchen and living room area, and I didn't add any furniture. I didn't add any beds, refrigerators, no wallpaper, none of that. I left the home empty except for the backyard. The backyard has the grill area, the eating area, and it has a garden. That was the only part of the house that was furnished. I did that because I wanted to wait for Parenthood to be released so that way I could use some of the awesome items that came along, that come along with Parenthood in the build buy mode. So the day has finally arrived. Parenthood has been released and here I am finishing this home. As you can see right here, I'm working on the kitchen. The wallpaper, refrigerator, and counters that you see came from the Parenthood game pack. The stove also came from the Parenthood game pack as well. I added a bread box and a bowl of fruit. They also came from the Parenthood game pack, and I also added a table, a nice little kitchen seating area. That table, there it is right there, that table and the chairs used came from Parenthood, and I add some stools to the counter seating area. Those stools came from Parenthood as well. I really like how this kitchen turned out. I love the light brown paired with the black countertops. I think that looks pretty nice. Pretty proud of myself with this kitchen. The only difficulty that I ran into with creating this kitchen was cabinets. The Parenthood game pack does not have cabinets that match the counters, and I was a little disappointed by that. I just wish that we had cabinets to match the counters, but we don't, so I just decided to do away with the cabinets altogether. But you can see me going ahead and switching some things out to make sure that it would work or see if it would match somewhat, but I just decided to save us some monies and not even go ahead and worry about it. I think the kitchen looks nice the way it is. Maybe I'll add some cabinets later on. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see. Oh, so here I am working on the living room area. The rug that I use for the living room area will come from the Parenthood game pack. I just threw a rug under the seating area in the kitchen, but in the living room, the rug that is used came from the Parenthood game pack, and in the living room I had a lot of clutter. This house is going to be a home filled with lots of kids, so when you have a home with children, there's toys everywhere. You always want them to pick up after themselves, but if you live with kids, there's going to be toys everywhere. I don't have any kids yet, but whenever I would visit my cousin and she has 2 little girls, there are toys everywhere. So I wanted to keep that somewhat realistic, like, you know, the amount of toys that you would have all over the house if you have kids. But I love the rug that came with this game pack. It's really fanciful. It's really like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really nice. And I wanted to add some artwork on the walls because the mom that lives in this house, well, the mom that's going to live in this house, she's really artistic. She likes to do yoga. She's a vegetarian. She's really like earthy and hippie-ish and artistic, so I wanted to add a bit of the parents' personality into the home as well, instead of just focusing on a whole bunch of kid stuff. And you can see me messing around with the wall hangings right there. Alright, what else do we have here? Oh, okay, in this part right here, you see me adding a little office area, and you can see that little, looks like a dry erase board. That is I forgot what it's called in the game, but that's actually what you use to set curfews and different things like that. So I added that right by the desk area. Usually in a lot of family homes I would add a cork board or something similar to that in the kitchen, but I didn't have enough room in the kitchen, so I added it to the little office area. And now you can see that I'm working on the little girl's room, because there is going to be a little girl living in this home. For the Let's Play, I will have a mom, a dad, a little girl, and and a toddler that will be a little boy. So right now this is the little girl's room, and I wanted it to be pink with some flowers. I wanted it to be kind of girly, but I love blue. So I love how the pink and blue works together in this room. It's really girly, and it's not like a baby-fied little girl's room. It's kind of like a girl's room where the girl has a little spunk. She's got a little personality, and I just love it. I love the flooring. The flooring that you see in this room did not come with Parenthood. I'm not quite sure if flooring came with Parenthood. I can't remember offhand, but the flooring came with City Living, and that is my absolute favorite flooring. I think it's called the basketball flooring or something like that. I can't remember offhand, but the flooring came with City Living. And in her room, I don't know if you can tell, I'm kind of going kind of fast here. In her room, I added a diary on her end table. I cannot wait to have my Sims write in a diary. I think that's going to be so cute. And when I watched the live stream the other day, I saw that they could hide the diary like under their bed. So I cannot wait to see how that goes in the game. Like have a sibling sneak and read the diary and things like that. I think that's going to be so cute. Moving along, this is the kids' bathroom. I just love the whales and the bubbles. I just think that is so adorable. The kids will share a bathroom. Mom and dad have their own bathroom in their bedroom, but the kids' bathroom has the cloud ceiling lamps. I think they came with the update, the patch that added toddlers. I just love those overhead cloud lamps. I think they're super adorable. And here I'm working on the little boy's room. I have to admit, I did not know what I wanted to do for this little boy's room. When it comes to like creating male Sims or little boys or boys' rooms, teen boys' rooms, I am always at a loss for what to do because I'm always playing as girls. Like, I'm a girl myself, so I like cute little girly sparkly things, and I don't really know what boys like, so it's kind of hard for me to come up with a little boy's room that I'm satisfied with because I just don't know. I always get stumped when it comes to creating things for guys, but I kept with a blue and a red and dark brown color scheme for the little boy's room. He's a toddler, so he has his toddler bed, he's got some toys, he's got a teddy bear, and I like the way his room turned out. Hopefully, I want to get better at that, creating guys and male rooms and things like that, creating things for guys. I want to practice that because I will put so much energy into creating a room or a style for a female sim that I just absolutely have no experience with creating guy sims. Like, they all look alike and the outfits are just so sad. I try, I really do, but I'm not as good as creating anything for guys like I am creating things for girls. Let's see. Moving along, as you can see here, I'm working on the parents' bedroom. They have their very own bathroom. And like I said before, the mom is kind of like a hippie. She's all about zen and relaxation and being calm. So I wanted her bedroom to reflect that. Excuse me, there will be a husband, there will be a dad, but I wanted the room to kind of reflect her personality because I have the incense, she has her yoga mat, and I just picture this room as a nice zen getaway from the chaos that is having kids. They have 2 kids. The family's going to have 2 kids. Like I said, there's going to be a little boy that's a toddler and a little girl, but they're going to want more kids. I want them to have a really big family. You can't have a Parenthood game pack with just a little bit of kids. You got to have a big, crazy family. So I've added the on the ley line lot trait to this property, so that way when they try for babies, when they try to make some babies, there'll be a chance of them having twins. So this house is going to be chaotic. So I really wanted the parents' room to reflect peace and zen and calm and meditation away from the chaos that is having kids. And as you can see here, I moved the computer from the living room into the parents' room, so that way the kids could use that desk to do their homework, and mom and dad can have their own private computer. You know, just want something for the parents so the kids aren't using everything that the parents use. And you can see that I moved the bookshelf, and I was playing with the lighting. So I like the way that the parents' room turned out in the end. It's really calm and relaxing, and I used the bed from the City Living expansion pack. That is my like absolute favorite mattress, bed, whatever you want to call it, in The Sims 4. It's just so nice and colorful, but it's so simple at the same time. And here you can see that I'm working on the fourth bedroom. Now when I started, I did not know what to do with this bedroom. I figured I would leave it empty. Maybe when the girl ages up to a teen, I could have her move into this room, so that way her room could be used for the baby that they have, or the kid turns into a toddler or ages up into a kid, that they could have her old room. But I decided to go ahead and make this into a kids playroom because I just wanted to add a whole bunch of kids stuff. The Parenthood game pack comes with so many different things for kids. In the center you can see a building block table. There's also like a little art sketching drawing table that they can use, so I wanted them to have their own little area to do that. And I just love the color combination. It looks so happy and bright and cheerful to me. When they have more kids, I don't know what we're going to do with this room. We might have to sell a few things and have it as a bedroom. I don't know, we'll see. But if you really like this house is available in the Sims 4 gallery. You can search for it using hashtag simplyobsessed or hashtag simplyobsessed28. This finished version of the house is available with everything that you see here. I believe that the finished value is almost 60,000 simoleons. It's a little pricey, but I think it's worth it. So yeah, that's it for this speed build. That's it for part 2 of my Sims 4 Parenthood speed build. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for part 1 of my Sims 4 Parenthood Let's Play series. You don't want to miss that. Once again, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!